Welcome to Novaverse, the home of rides, vibes and guides. Let's step back in time to the rootin' tootin' Wild West of Frontierland at Disneyland Paris. Here we are in Frontierland, also known as Thunder Mesa. I just love the smell of this land. It's like a mix of popcorn, old wood and maybe a little bit of gunpowder. It's easy to walk past everything on your way to the attractions, but take a moment to look at the details that build the town of Thunder Mesa. The entire legend of this town revolves around the gold strike by Melanie Ravenswood, the founder of Thunder Mesa Mining Company. You can see the constant reminder of that gold rush everywhere, including all the amazing, genuine artifacts the Imagineers sourced to give the area its authentic feel.
I do keep seeing the cowboy hats then, and I really like them. Really nice, definitely my colour. Ugh, there's my nemesis.
Today, I'm finally going to face my fears of spooky attractions stemming from a scary childhood experience I had many years ago.
There she is. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to do that one this time. It's under refurb. For a long time. Probably going to open the day after I leave or something. At least we get to see it. It's just amazing. This is probably the best land in terms of like the theming. Although it's hard because Adventureland with pirates is pretty impressive. They all are really. Discoveryland, there's too much construction walls, but if it wasn't for that, I mean, Main Street is always really busy, so again, it's great, but this is just really nice. Okay, I think the margarita may have kicked in, so let's go. I'm not sure if it's going to make it worse or not.
I'm finally going to take on the Phantom Manor for the very first time. I love a good Disney dark ride, and this one has been on my bucket list forever. I've heard the stories, I've seen all the lore, and now it's my turn to meet the bride and the infamous Phantom of the Ravenswood Manor. I can't wait to find out what secrets lurk within those haunted walls. The pre-show of Phantom Manor, in my opinion, is one of the best in the world. Despite being in French mostly, we also get an incredible dialogue from the late horror legend Vincent Price. On top of that, the stretching room during the show is a perfect example of the comedic and scary dance the Imagineers did during the inception of this attraction's predecessor, the Haunted Mansion.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers.
Lorsque d'étranges et d'inquiétants bruits se font entendre tout autour.
Where candlelights flicker though the air is deathly still.
C'est que le fantôme des lieux se manifeste.
Welcome, curious friends. It is so nice to have guests.
Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir, humbles mortels, dans ce mystérieux manoir.
You may not believe it, but beauty once lived in this house.
Phantom Manor a connu des jours heureux, mais les temps ont changé.
Now, curious souls, come, I have more to show you.
Entrez, braves mortels, et visitons ensemble ce fameux manoir.
Our tour begins here, in this gallery, where you gaze upon the sweet innocence of youth. Kindly step all the way and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Ici, vous pouvez admirer les portraits de la sublime maîtresse des roses et de ses prétendants chanceux.
Perhaps you sense a disquieting metamorphosis.
Hélas, les choses ne sont pas toujours ce qu'elles paraissent. Pour les contes n'ont pas de fin.
It appears everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor.
Even you notice this.
This chamber has no windows and no doors. It offers you this chilling challenge. Find a way out.
Par ailleurs, il n'y a ni porte, ni fenêtre. Par où sortir? Si vous ne trouvez pas le moyen de vous échapper, le fantôme des lieux se fera un plaisir de vous aider.
I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely.
Venez donc faire la connaissance de la future
Real beauty in this house awaits us farther on, and she's dying to meet you. Prepare the Phantom.
Votre futur marié attend toujours l'homme de sa vie. Mais
There's much to see, so gladly watch it.
So, of course, the ride has broken down on my first try. So, this is just perfect. Only me.
de rester bien
And
assis.
it stopped again.
Good news! The spirits have decided to resume your tour
Great
at
place to
once.
stop.
Remain seated, please.
Thanks, Vincent. So, Phantom Manor was okay. It was way better than I expected it to be. Broke down twice, and I was stuck between, at one point, stuck between the dog and the Phantom. And I don't know, I used to be scared of the Thriller video as a kid, and then I had a traumatic experience when I was really young with my dad, where he jumped off a ghost train and left me to get his hat that had fallen off. And
I haven't really wanted to go on them ever since. I've been on one, I think, since then, willingly, and it was traumatic to say the least because they had like a clown on the back of the cart that was like grabbing you. But this is Disney, they're not going to do something like that to you, especially with kids allowed on the ride, so it was just nice. Like I say, it broke down twice, but it was kind of funny, and it was nice that it was in like Vincent Price's voice or whoever. It was really lovely. And I did film the pre-show and up to the loading area, and if I go on it again tomorrow before I go home or later on today, I will video it again, but I'll video the full ride or I'll video the rest of the ride that I didn't get before. So I might splice them together just in case it looks a bit odd.